Hello, everyone. This is Brian N. Brooks, aka DJ High Praise. I am so glad that you stopped by to check out what I am doing. I am chronicling my my media collection. I always try to say music collection, but it's more than music. It's audio books, it's videos, it's the Bible, it's everything that I have collected over the years that has been recorded. So let's see what's next on the agenda. I'm going to share my screen with you. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the collection. And I think the artist that is up next is Angela Bofill. I love Angela Bofill. I tell you what, I'm going to say this. Angela Bofill was in my opinion, the first um, Cuban, Puerto Rican American uh, R&B artist in the United States that made it big. I tell you what, this album here. So I have three albums in my collection. I have Angel of the Night. I have Angie, which was her debut album, and the best of Angela Bofill that I inherited from my cousin Dexter Maurice Bryant. So I'm going to start with the first album that I heard by Angela Bofill. While listening to the radio in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where I was born and raised, this album was popular. And this song, specifically, The Only Thing I Would Wish For, that song is just so amazing. And I was hooked with that song. It has a jazz R&B feel to it, and the vocals are just amazing. And I don't think that people really appreciate Angela Bofill as much as they should, but her recordings, especially these first two albums, her first two albums were Angie and Angel of the Night. To me, they are masterpieces. They are great albums. So we have Under the Moon and Over the Sky, which I just completely love. People that may remember this album may one of their favorite songs may be This Time I'll Be Sweeter, but every song was just it was just a classic album, and she's underappreciated. And I hope that this video will bring her to the attention of people that don't know her music, and you'll take the time to check her out. Now, again, I cannot play the music due to copyrights, but her music is available for purchase on the major platforms, and you can listen to it on Spotify. So check out Angela Bofill. I'm nosy. I want to see what everyone else is listening to. I could be biased because sometimes that's how I am. So I'm going to look online here in Apple Music to see what people are listening to on this album. So Angela Bofill, let's click. And let's see, where is the Angie album? There's the Angie album. This is the expanded version. So there may be songs on here that I don't have. And I think it might be this one is what's, oh, okay, it's a single edit of This Time I'll Be Sweeter. But again, every song. So listeners feel the same way I do about this album, that every song is just amazing. So let's go and look at the other albums. Let's go back. And let's look at Angel of the Night. Angel of the Night, the song itself, I really, really love. And one of the songs that I played all the time on this album was I Try. I Try is a classic R&B song. I mean, it is just amazing. And for those of you that have never heard it, you are in for a treat if you just check out this album, Angel of the Night. And Angel of the Night, the title track is really beautiful because it's a mixture of English and Spanish, with which I really appreciate her sharing her heritage with the listeners, and she does it so pristinely. And this song, Rainbow Child, Little Past, is a song about her nephew, and she sings about just how she feels about him, and I think it is an extremely beautiful, beautiful song. So let's check out Angel of the Night to see what people are listening to on this album. Let's see. Okay, I Try is the number one song. Angel of the Night is the number two song. And the other songs are really great on the album. Like I said, again, it's another classic album. And I think that it needs to be in your collection. So I encourage you to check out Angela Bofill. So the last album that we'll look at in my collection by Angela Bofill is the best of Angela Bofill. Now there are songs on here that I'll say this after the Angel of the Night album. I think the record company tried to take Angela Bofill in a different direction as far as her music. They tried to make her more pop as opposed to the authenticness of her Latina and African American roots, of her music. So the music became a little bit more bubblegum. I'll say that. And some of the songs that, they even though they were good and her voice is still pristine, it just was a huge departure from her first two releases. So there are a few songs that I listened to. Tonight I Give In, what was a big hit for her. Let Me Be the One was a big hit for her. So, for those of you that liked the next phase of Angela Bofill, I encourage you to share at the bottom of this video which songs you loved. So that's Angela Bofill. And I hope that you check her music out. Like I said, she's an unsung artist that I think that everybody should know about. You should know her history and the great music that she's created. Until next time, be good to yourself, be good to others. Have an awesome day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.